Gameplays. Today we're going to be having my thoughts about the new Black Ops Cold War game that's going to be coming out soon. Sorry if there's a bit more echo or reverb, I think it's called, because my mic broke, so I'm having to use my camera, my PlayStation camera, as a microphone. So hopefully that works okay so you guys can hear me, but yeah. So my thoughts for the new Call of Duty game, they're very high because out of all the trailers and gameplay that I've seen, it looks pretty good. But at the same time, it also looks like it has a bit of a Call of Duty World War II feel, which I think I'm like the only person on planet Earth that actually enjoyed that game. It seems that everyone really kind of hated that, because it kind of seems like, every single kill you get like 2 or 3 little medals. It's just kind of a similar type of gameplay, but it also kind of looks like a bit of a Black Ops 1 kind of feel, because I used to play on the old Xbox 360 and I played that a lot. It kind of seems to have like a bit of a Black Ops 4 fast-paced, a sliver of Call of Duty World War II when you get the kill, a touch of Modern Warfare, just kind of on the gunplay and whatnot, and that Black Ops 1 kind of nostalgic feel. Which I do like that little Black Ops 1 piece of it, because I used to play that with my brother all the time. And I know that some people are going to be questioning why am I playing Black Ops 3 in the background. Well, it's the only Call of Duty that I have installed right now, so it's going to have to work. Because I deleted Modern Warfare, I don't really play that much, I'm not really good at it. Never really was the biggest fan of Warzone, which I know that'll probably stir up some controversy, but I wasn't really the biggest fan of it. Neither were my friends, because it was pretty difficult to actually get a win, but yeah, I have some really high expectations, but I'm also seeing a couple of issues. It kind of seems like it might not really just fit the next Call of Duty, because it seems like ever since Modern Warfare, people have really been having high standards for the new games, and it seems like a couple of people are starting to kind of not really like what the gameplay that they're seeing. So I've seen a lot of people do that. But if there's one thing that I do request is that on the XM4, just rename it Commando. We all know what it is. The OGs know what it is. Just rename it the Commando. Don't make it any more trouble than it already is. Just rename it the old Commando. But I have not been able to get my hands on the beta, and for one reason and one reason only. You see, I pre-ordered a digital copy, right? And then, and I have it all downloaded. Actually, you can actually pre-download it now. It's weird, but you can't get all of it downloaded so far. At the day of recording this, it's like 2 or 3 days until lunchtime, so it's gonna be a bit, but it'll come out when it'll come out. But I wasn't able to get my hands on the beta because it's just not there. I'll type in Black Ops Cold War beta, not there. So then I go to the game page, like some other YouTubers said, as I looked for a little solution. Still not there. And then, because there wasn't even because what we're supposed to do is go to the game page, go to the other extra screen, and then they'll be there. There was not an other extra screen. And then I just thought, oh, maybe they only have weeks out, maybe they only have like a certain week you can play it. But then why am I seeing brand new gameplay almost every single day of other YouTubers playing it? So I'm not able to download it. So that's why I wasn't able to show any beta gameplay, so sorry for that, but it's out of my control. Maybe the next Call of Duty I'll try and get it out if I still even have this channel. Because, small channel usually ends up going, but I'm going to try my best on this one. But yeah, I can't get the beta in my hands, but I'm going to try my best, and I'll get some gameplay out as soon as it launches. But the only issue is not zombies. I'm waiting for a nice zombies for a while. See, Black Ops 3 is probably my last zombies that I really played a lot, because, well, I wasn't really a zombie fan, and then one day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play some zombies. And so I kind of became a zombie fan since then. And by the gameplay, hopefully, when they rework Transit, it's not like the old one. I used to like the old one, because I didn't understand how crap it was, because I didn't know how to really play zombies, because I was like 7. But now, I kind of know how zombies works, and if I ever play it again, which I will not, it's not even out of my control. It's not even in my control because the Black Ops 2 disc is broken. But probably for the best, because there's so much there. But I wish they would rework the town, that map. I love that map so much. Town, good old town. It was always good fun playing on that map. But they have not brought it back. They're not gonna. To looks of, they're not gonna rework it anytime soon either. So it's not gonna be very fun. But maybe they will in the future. But from what I've seen, the guns seem pretty balanced for the most part. The maps look pretty awesome, and I like that there's like some new whatchamacallit, like vehicles, I guess you could say, like things you can interact with while you're playing. That's kind of interested me because in a lot of maps in Modern Warfare and like practically every single old Call of Duty, they never had anything like that. So I might bring a bit of a touch of a bit more gameplay in there. And then also noticed that on the I forgot the map called, like North Pacific map where there's 3 ships. I think that'll really make gameplay a lot more interesting because there's 3 separate things, and you have to get to one or the other by either getting in a boat or having to swim. So it kind of makes a bit more, unless it's the middle one, which is the spawn. So you can't. So it's kind of like you kind of have to work a bit harder for your goals. So it really does pay off when you actually get it off the beginning. Because usually in domination, you can just run back to the enemy spawn when they're all spawned in, and all the other ones, and you steal it. But with that map, you can't do that. So you have to go with the other one. So I feel like it just kind of helps the gameplay a little better, just because just kind of makes things a bit more interesting. Because a lot of Call of Duty, like, it's just the gameplay has been interesting for a lot of people, including myself. Because like in Modern Warfare, campers here, campers there, campers are everywhere. That's one of the main reasons I don't like the multiplayer either. Because every time that I was playing, I would run into like 15 campers and nothing else. So it just kind of ruined the gameplay for me. Because there's no point in playing because you're always going to get beat out by guys just sitting in the corner the whole game. But that's not the developer's fault. Can't talk today. That's not the developer's fault. That's why I get mad whenever people kind of start trashing on them because there's campers. Yeah, they kind of made the game towards camp friendly, but it's not the complete fault that there are campers. So I don't like when people kind of get mad at them. But the real problem with Modern Warfare is the war zone. I really don't. I know I'm kind of getting off topic here, but might as well just put it in because we're not gonna make a whole separate video over it. But the real problem is that like there's so many people in one game, and I know I sound like the noob when I say that, but there's 150 people. If you're playing duos or squads, you can win the Gulag. I mean, you can win the Gulag in solo, so that means that there's calculated 275 players per game minimum, and that's really solos. If you're playing duos or squads, you can buy the person back if they lose the Gulag infinite amount of times. So that means that you can you can go in the game forever as long as you have enough money. As long as you have enough money, you can win the whole entire game. Because you will never get killed. You will get killed, but if you don't, but if your teammate doesn't die, well, then they can just get you right back. It kind of doesn't really reward actually winning most of the time whenever you're in a duos or squads, because, well, like, you get rebooted practically, like it is back in Fortnite. You get rebooted, you get called in, you win the Gulag. Winning the Gulag rewards it. But since in duos or squads there's more than that, it just kind of ruins the gameplay. It'd be nice if they could tone it down to where you can only buy someone back once or twice. Maybe like, I don't know, reduce the player count to 100, because if you're going to have a system like that, might as well not make it to where there's more people than a regular Battle Royale. Those are just kind of my thoughts on why Warzone's a bit bad and what I think. But my actual standards for the new Cold War, my standards, it has to have good guns than usual besides just running around and maybe finding someone to shoot. And it has to do one thing. Bring back the good old zombies. Because recently, the past couple zombie games, besides like Black Ops 3, they're messed up. Like Black Ops 4, way too complicated. I like back in the old days where you could like literally play the map once and you'd have to know the whole map. Because I played Black Ops 4 Zombies, I don't think I ever played enough games to actually care for the map on those new maps. I didn't even play the old ones either. But I didn't really care enough to play for those new maps because they were so complicated. And I could never find box. So hopefully make the maps a bit more not confusing and a bit more, less complex. Just kind of make it simple, like they did back in the old days. Like Kino to Toten, favorite map ever. So simple. Play one game, open all the doors, you know the whole map now. Easy. And also heard recently that they're bringing back the Nuketown map. Never played it, heard that sucked, but it seems like they're remaking Transit. So if they can rework that the right way, surely they can make that the right way. But I don't have to worry about that map because Nuketown's my favorite map. I'm a simple person. I don't really go for much complicated favorites, but those are just my thoughts on my expectations, what I want from it, my thoughts on other games on Call of Duty, and just kind of overall, just what I'm just kind of thinking when it comes to the new Call of Duty games and past ones. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, and if you're new, make sure that you ring the bell so you always get a notification when a video drops.